Every gardener dreams of that moment when plants seem to, well, just grow overnight, leaves unfurling with real vigour, and flowers and vegetables appearing in abundance. For decades, I struggled to achieve that level of vitality in my own garden, despite careful watering, fertilization, and pruning. Then I discovered a biodynamic secret that transformed my soil from lifeless dirt into a living ecosystem, and honestly, the results were astonishing. This is not a gimmick or some trendy gardening hack. It's a method rooted in centuries of observation, combining ancient wisdom with modern soil science. By unlocking the hidden life in your soil, you can dramatically improve growth, resilience, and yields in ways that conventional fertilizers simply cannot match. Biodynamic practices harness natural processes to, well, supercharge soil. Biodynamic gardening originated with Rudolf Steiner in the early 20th century, building on centuries of traditional farming knowledge. The central principle is that soil is a living organism, teeming with microbes, fungi, and other organisms that work together to make nutrients available to plants. Well, you know, historically, farmers relied on composts, herbal preparations, and specific planting rhythms to enhance soil vitality. These days, the modern interpretation, it combines those age-old traditions with careful observation of soil health and natural cycles. The real secret, honestly, lies in nurturing the microbial community, which in turn unlocks the nutrients already present in your soil and transforms them into forms your plants can readily use. So, to apply this principle practically, you'll want to start by assessing your soil. Healthy soil, well, it should have a loose, crumbly texture, a rich, earthy smell, and evidence of biological activity such as earthworms or microbial films in compost teas. Now, let me introduce you to biodynamic preparations. Things like compost inoculants, fermented plant extracts, and herbal sprays. These feed beneficial microbes, speed up the decomposition of organic matter, and, well, they help create a self-sustaining cycle of fertility in the garden. You know, historical records show that farms using these techniques manage to maintain high productivity for generations, all without synthetic fertilizers, simply by nurturing the life beneath their feet. While many gardeners, perhaps most, understand the importance of compost, biodynamic methods really do take it a step further. It's not quite enough to just pile organic matter together. It needs to be prepared in a way that encourages microbial proliferation and nutrient cycling, you see. Traditionally, composts were inoculated with specific plant and mineral preparations, stirred according to seasonal rhythms, and allowed to mature slowly over time. This process enhances microbial diversity, stabilizes nutrients, and creates a medium that truly energizes plant growth when applied to the soil. Quite remarkable, isn't it? So, practically speaking, you can get started by creating layered compost piles, alternating green and brown materials, and if you have them, adding just a small amount of biodynamic preparations. It's important to turn the pile regularly, you know, to introduce air and keep the moisture just right. And even if you don't have those specialized biodynamic preparations on hand, inoculating your compost with microbial teas or tossing in some fermented plant matter can, honestly, speed up the same beneficial effects. When you apply this enriched compost to your garden beds, it really acts as a living fertilizer. It feeds not just the plants, but also all the soil organisms, creating, well, the foundation for truly explosive growth. Planting in harmony with natural cycles, that's what really maximizes both soil and plant vitality. Biodynamic gardening, you see, puts a strong emphasis on aligning with these natural cycles, including lunar and seasonal rhythms. You know, modern research suggests that these effects may be linked to changes in soil moisture, microbial activity, and nutrient uptake, influenced by gravitational and electromagnetic forces. By timing planting activities with these rhythms, you really support the natural processes that optimize nutrient availability and plant resilience. Specific biodynamic preparations, often herbal or mineral in origin, act as catalysts for soil life. Chamomile, nettle, oak bark and other herbs were historically fermented into potent extracts and added to compost or applied directly to the soil. These preparations enhance microbial diversity, suppress harmful pathogens, and stimulate root activity. In practice, even small amounts applied strategically can dramatically improve soil biology, leading to faster nutrient cycling and stronger, more resilient plants. For modern gardeners, making simple plant extracts or compost teas infused with these herbs is an accessible way to replicate historical biodynamic practices. So, just apply them to the soil around your seedlings or mature plants. And well, you'll start to notice enhanced growth, deeper root systems, and honestly, more vigorous foliage as time goes by. The results are cumulative. The longer you support soil life, the more self-sufficient and productive your garden becomes. The beauty of biodynamic gardening is that it shifts your approach from constantly reacting, adding fertilizers, pesticides or amendments, to proactively nurturing a living ecosystem. Healthy soil acts as a buffer against stress, naturally deters pests, and, well, maximizes the potential of every nutrient applied. Historical examples abound of biodynamically managed farms producing abundant harvests year after year without the reliance on synthetic chemicals. For modern gardeners, this approach means healthier plants, higher yields, and a more resilient garden that honestly requires less intervention. If you are serious about transforming your garden and unleashing the hidden potential of your soil, adopting biodynamic principles is a real game changer. By fostering microbial life using compost and herbal preparations, aligning with natural cycles, and observing your soil carefully, you can achieve explosive growth, healthier plants, and a truly self-sustaining ecosystem. For more practical tips, historical insights, and strategies to supercharge your garden naturally, subscribe to Hydro Haven and share this video with fellow enthusiasts who want to unlock the power of living soil and grow gardens that thrive like never before.